Hello everyone and welcome back to another game of StarCraft. Today here in the bottom left hand side with the red Protoss probes. Give it up for earob. And his opponent in the bottom right hand side with the dark blue gray drones. Give it up for tarpman. It's the tarpest of mans. Open it up here, hatch into pool. Third base, drone is ready. We do have a gateway first here from earob. Zealot hasn't left yet. The Lings, however, are taking exception to this and figure, let's go put on some pressure. Let's just send it right across and get right into the action. Alright, Zealot probe in the wall. Are we going to send it? This guy's still chasing down the probe. We have a few more links coming here, and then into more drones. So we are gonna macro behind this. We're not sending it hard. We're just just poking and prodding. Seeing what you can get done. Nexus is about halfway done. Gas coming on up here. All right, 3 zealots and a cannon. Yeah, the odds of your lings getting anything done here is close to 0. All right, meanwhile, second hatch is done. Third hatch on the way up here, so we're going to be on 3 bases. Nice and quick for Zerg. Probe trying to get in, not getting anywhere. Zealot are going to go home. Tarpman playing this nice and greedy. Building some lings here, but not building any sunkens or anything. He just wants to have enough lings to be able to keep the zealots at bay. And so long as the zealots aren't willing to commit in, he doesn't need a sunken. Layer coming on up here. And just drones all day, baby. Third hatch is done. Alright, Cybercore finishes up here. We should see, yep, Stargate. We'll go ahead and pump out a couple of stairs here in a moment. Oh, Link's coming up here for the intercept. He will see the creep, though. Alright, so now he knows that that base does exist. Layers done. Spire coming on up here. All right. So we're going to be ready to deal with those Corsairs as quick as we can. Yeah. So far, these guys are just settling right on into it. All right. Also, now that we've settled down a little bit here, got some links chilling. Question for you guys in the comment section of the YouTubes. I assume you noticed that we skipped a couple minutes ahead. We skipped kind of just like the earliest of macro bits here, where there's a whole lot of like, yep, building probes, yep, building drones. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys have any opinions on that one way or the other? Did you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think that's evil? Think no one should ever do it? Well, go ahead and let me know down below. Whatever you think. Good or other. Good, bad, otherwise. If you think I'm a terrible caster, go ahead and throw it down there just for fun anyway. Probably not going to read it. I'm kidding. Yeah, go ahead and just let me know what you guys think down in the comments. All right, Sarah is coming in here. Scourge, start up. He has just enough time to get a good scout off before he's going to go ahead and make his escape. We're committing to +1, but we're not committing to more Corsairs. That's very interesting. Alright, so we have 2. I missed 1, but still, 2 Corsairs. Generally, if you're going to commit to +1, you want like 6. Maybe even 8, You really want to have a few Corsairs if you're going to commit to +1. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. Overlord running for his life. Oh, Zealot's going to get got. Got him, boys. All right, we are just lining up for that about 7:30 attack. Where you're going to have speed. You're going to have +1. He would have had 8 Zealots if the other 2 didn't get caught. And you got 2 Stairs. This is an ideal move out. This is very dangerous for Zerg. This is just when you're getting your Hydra production up. And if you slip up even a little bit, this many Zealots can ruin your day. Overlord popped. All right. Scourge chasing the Sair. They're just running in circles. There's not a whole lot of Sim City here. There's like this, right? You get this little box, but I don't know if you really needed to disengage there with 7 speedy boy lots. I mean, I guess you can bring them home and keep them safe, but if you're looking for damage, that's where you're going to find it right now, for sure, as opposed to this natural. Oh, yeah, don't commit into this. earob, don't do it, my man. Don't do it. All right. Invisible Man here to make sure that this base never comes up. And yeah, he's probably going to be able to do that for quite some time. Looks like 1 Corsair did connect here at some point, but only 1. Not enough to get a kill. Overlord going out to the edges of the known universe to go ahead and get some information. All right, now that's quite a few Hydras here. +1 range is about to finish for Zerg. Now, once you get that, you know, on equal playing fields in terms of upgrades. +1 armor coming along the way, too. Protoss working on 2-1 here. And Stormy, boys. Looks like he already has Storm researched. Robo coming on up here. And Zealot High Templar, I will always say, is probably one of the best compositions to play. Like, early to mid-game for Protoss, if you're like, oh, I don't really know how to deal with Zerg, it goes like a lot of Hydras. Zealot High Templar. Couple of Corsairs here, you know. And even then, they're more for just kind of picking off Overlords. But when it comes down to, like, your army, this right here will ruin most anyone's day. In my opinion, there's a reason that it's the gold standard. It's a reason it's a good meta. And yeah, if you're just looking for something to build, you get a bunch of gateway mans. You get a lot of these little guys. A handful of these guys. And you do stuff like that. Maybe watch your zealots, but yeah, that's a storm. And Zerg just immediately has to disengage. Now, don't get me wrong, tarpman is doing a great job here. Spending his money, he's on 3 bases. He wants to be on 4, but about that, he's like, huh, did I not send a drone down here? That's weird. Send another one. Drone's dead. At this point, he's like, no, wait just a darn minute. Oh, actually, no, it looks like he hasn't even noticed. This is all just army moving out. Overlord sees the 3rd Nexus getting ready to come on up here. Tarpman has no interest in letting that happen. All right. This is where the sprinkle of goons starts to come in handy. This is where we're going to start needing observers. This is where you can play Zealot High Templar against lurkers. You just have to... It's very grindy in the same way that irradiates are, where you have to storm each lurker twice in order to actually kill it. So you can play that, but once they start going heavier into lurkers, you're definitely going to want those goons that can pack a punch. And a couple of observers. And a Dark Archon. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He's so full of hate. He's so adorable. Aww. Alright. Maelstrom coming on up here. Please don't Chekhov's gun. We all know Chekhov's gun. He better use that. Alright, he called in every overlord he could find here to make sure he cleaned up that DT. Alright. The dankest of Archons. Ready to trap you in your own... He's going to couch lock you. That's what he's going to do. There we are. Maelstrom? No, it's now called couch locking. He's going to give you that good. And suddenly you're just like, whoa. Can't be targeted. Don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of standing there looking around. Yeah, you know the stuff. For a lot of people, that just brings up a very specific memory, and they're like, ooh. All right, well, now if he's going to Maelstrom something, that has to be the thumbnail, right? And then I make, like, you know, a little a little 420 joke in there somewhere. See if I can get all of the clicks. Ooh, observer rallied across. Zealot almost gives up the cover. But here we go. Send it in. There's a lot of Protoss coming in. All the Zerg armies in the north, actually. If this Dark Archon just waits, he should be able to actually get a juicy stop up in here. All right, big surround coming. Storm. Oh, we couch locking Storm. Oh, big storm on the lurkers. That's a lot of storm damage on the lurkers. Oh, these storms are good. More good storms. Observers are dropping though. Observers are dropping fast. Now no storms left. I don't think we can continue this fight. Yeah. Pull back the goons in the highest, the dankest of Archons. And one Zealot will fight on. Fight on, my man. Sees the Defiler Mound come down. Yeah. Look at him go. Yeah, he still gets a kill. What? Excuse me. That's illegal. Alright, we made another Corsair. It's going to go ahead and do its duty. Oh, apparently it's doing its duty very well. Woo! 6 Scourge. Not efficient, but better than losing more Overlords. Zealots are going to try and stab away at the Sunken, but there's just a little too much here. We're going to have to go ahead and get out of dodge. Alright, this base is basically empty, so... Nice little cleanup here. Hatchery was never really used, so cleaning it up, it's just nice, alright? Protoss deserve nice things from time to time. Yeah, beat those eggs. Scramble those eggs. Scramble his eggs. Scramble his eggs is something. That is a statement of all time that I've ever said. Don't worry, guys. This is the casting that you're here for, I know. Alright, some Lings coming in here. Gonna try and get a little bit done, but 3-2 Zealots, not messing around, versus 1-2 Lings. Oh, hello. Lurkers are just kind of moving through. Oh, yeah. A lot of potholes. Run. Oh, yeah. Couch locked Lings. Whoop. Alright. Zerg forced to bleed out a few units. Protoss forced to bleed out a few units. He probably didn't want to lose there. Zerg overall. Nice fight for him. Probably like, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, he's going to drive these Zealots back so he can take this base. again. Protoss on 4 bases here. Still making probes, too. 52 is a very nice probe count. Zerg gets 60 drones. Where? Okay. That's a little oversaturated as far as bases go. Like 60 is a few too many drones for the amount of bases he's currently on, which is 4. Oh, storm. A storm like right here. Yeah, look at that storm. All right, a bit of a preemptive Archon morph. Archons are surprisingly not great in this matchup as long as they're still fielding Hydras. Because Hydras do just kind of defeat Archons. No, my boy. The dankest. The dankest Archon ever. My boy. Alright, and Protoss is just bleeding out a lot of critical units here. With very little chance to get any actual damage done here. Maybe can go for the storm. Worker storm, but there it is. Alright, you know, it's 5. It's a few drones. That's not enough, though. Natural's mined out. Main has a bit of money left in it, but, you know, not a whole lot. This base is barely mining. This is where all the money's at. If Zerg breaks this, I mean, it's definitely game over. earob, gonna go ahead and grab the top left. Reaver Storm Drop. Okay. Oh, why did we make an Archon? That was silly. I'm actually not sure why we made an Archon there. Bloomp. Oh, that's a bold drone. That drone is a very brave drone. Go, 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 go. Well. Oh, looks like we built a bit of a jail here. Jailhouse rock coming on through. Ooh, the big surround. Oh, no. Goons. Yeah, those goons are having a bad time. This Archon, however, one Hydra at a time. He doesn't give a damn. But just look how fast a handful of Hydras melt him. It's just not good. All right, these small little hit squads going around. Oh, this guy's like, oh yeah, I should probably go ahead and build Scarabs at some point. Oh, scramble his eggs. Come on, scramble his eggs. Oh, now they're drones. Scramble his drones. Oh my god. Pathing. Zelds are winning this fight, kind of. Yeah, Zelds are winning that fight. Huh. Supplies, just about even. Zerg up a little bit. Not by much, but just a little. And, yeah, it's... I mean, if Zerg is competitive in supply, you're kind of in a bad spot. So... Ooh. But then things like this happen. Alright, we need another Gosu Storm. Like that. We killed the Defiler before he can get here and do anything. Oh, yeah. This is exactly the kind of thing that earob needed. To really just bring him right back into it, you know? It's like, alright, we were close in supply. Now I'm ahead in supply. Feeling comfortable. Getting up this base. Probes are transferring. It's time to start putting on the hurt. Putting on the hurt. Oh. Alright. Zerg's not very happy with the idea of coming in here and killing his primary base that he's trying to set up. It's like new, very important base for him. Ooh, High Templar does not make it, unfortunately. Oh, oh, God, the meat grinder. Oh, that's not great. It's not great for drones at all. Look at how many of these are just left in the red. Oh, yes, the sunken. That's what we needed. Invisible man trying to do his best to keep him off him. The guy will protect this base myself, don't worry. Oh, no, his cape. They got his cape. All right, losing the pylon. More annoying than anything else. Losing this Nexus without a cancel would be kind of just super annoying. Got it. Easy save. The Archons are... What? What are you doing here, boys? I wonder if they can reach from here to here. Or like here to here. It might be a little too long. They have a range of 3. Or... It's like right... It's the same as a Muta. Or like just under. And I think they have like one less range than a Muta. Where theoretically you can kill the Archons with a Muta. But if you do that, you are absolutely just crazy. Yeah, it's an interaction you don't see very often. For good reason. Alright. Rallied High Templar. Nice. Alright, Tarpman knows when a hatch is dead, and he's going to go ahead and cancel. That's a lot of potholes. God, this looks like a regular... This looks like a street. Back up in New York. It's just, yep, full of potholes. Alright. The Archon's coming out here to kill this base. Tarpman's just, GG. I got no more left in me. And he taps out.